Hi, you guys. There I am. Ah, okay, I'll get it right yet. How is everybody? Okay, yay! Very excited, super excited. Why am I excited? I couldn't even tell you. Except, guess what happened today? Okay, let's see. Oh, Gulf Breeze, Florida, very nice. Orlando, Florida. We got Florida people. Hi, you guys. Awesome. Oh my God, super excited. Okay, so good evening from Toronto. Good evening. Okay, so you guys, you want to see the most super fun, exciting thing ever? Do you want to see what happens when the manicure is shut down? Do you want to know? Because I'm going to tell you, and shit, I don't have them here. Okay, so I got my little press-on nails. Do you want to see them? There they are. I got matte black, and it's got little things, see? It's got little things and it's matte black. These are them. This is, oh, somebody's 34th birthday. God, I wish I was 34. I'd be a bad bitch at 34. But now, 20 years later, I got these nails and I did them myself. So I did these. There we are. There they are. See? Super cool. Right there. They're matte black and they have little diamond things. And it's all because of Estelle. Oh, I didn't bring Tulip tonight. Oh my God. Okay, so the story on the street is I should have brought her. Damn. I didn't. I ran out the door and I didn't bring her. But you know what? The story on the street is Tulip has another. Oh, you got your Jafra lip gloss. Awesome. See, Estelle taught me to do these nails. She said at Christmas, when I'm fixing my hair. See, I just had to make it like cuter there. Anyway, Estelle said at Christmas when she had these plaid nails on, I was like, those are fucking gorgeous. And she said, they're these. So now I'm wearing these. So I just gave away her secret for $11. I just did these. I took the other stuff off with the acetone. Oh, at least we saw a picture. I know Pippa. Pippa has a new friend living with her. So there's a new puppy down there. And Pippa has a new puppy. So I actually didn't bring her because I want her to stay with her friends and her new puppy. If she leaves and the puppy takes over, then what happens? I know they're cool, $11, right? They're those, and I can actually like go like this. I know, I was so excited. I'm like, okay, $11, but it looks good. And they're like, whatever. Anyway, that's them. So you guys have seen them. I don't usually wear black or, you know, whatever, but that's what I'm doing now. Stella. Oh my God. Okay, so has everybody been having fun? They won't fall off. I hope they don't fall off. Well, they might fall off, but I glued them. Oh yeah, they don't. These are press on, but I use the little nail glue underneath. And then, so Estelle says 7 to 10 weeks. So that's what she says. Okay, so oh, Brazil, there's Brazil. Fun, fun, fun. Nails look great. See, ladies, press on nails. Fuck the establishment trying to make us ugly. And they want me hairy and ugly too. But I can get in here. I can do this. Yeah, that was good. Out of Shadows is good. I know. I hope she continues on. I hope they continue on with stuff. Scotland, Bay City Rollers, Scotland. Exactly. North Carolina, not Bay City Rollers. But yeah, everybody. Oh, everybody's so cool. From Long Island, New York. There we are. Boston, watching tonight. Okay. Out of Shadows. It was very informative. Florida. We've got a lot of Florida Day. Columbia, Philadelphia. New York City. How's everybody doing in New York? San Diego, Maine, Vegas, Boca Raton, Tampa. Oh God, I feel like How's everybody doing in New York over there? Washington State, South Carolina, Louisiana, Saturday night. Oh my God. Okay, so today, Ohio with an alien. That's where they go. Minneapolis, New Jersey, Arizona. I got everybody here. St. Catharines, Canada. I know where that is. St. Catharines, Ontario, of course. See, I just got confirmation from Carol that my nails look really good because I sent her a picture. I sent Lori a picture and I sent, to use acetone beforehand. Yes, I've got to do this. So what you do, like I had to use okay, so like I said, Libra Lori brought me the acetone from the Sirius place, right? So Bay City Rollers, SATURDAY night. Yeah, I just gave away my age big time. Honolulu. Okay, so what happened is Estelle said, so I had to take this stuff off, right? The, whatever this is, the old dip. I took it off, I scratched it, and then I had little teeny, kind of scary looking fingers, and I was going to paint them with polish, but it's a little bit bumpy and it looked kind of ugly. So then what I did is I literally made them clean, put the acetone on them. I know Sally's has it, but we can't get into Sally's. There's Andrew. I had a conversation with Andrew before I got on. Andrew's in Ohio, I think. Oh God. Anyway, yeah. So Andrew, good psychic, you guys. He just went up that way. Okay, look, Andrew, there's the nails. I was talking to him putting the nails on. So there's the nails, you guys. There they are. See the nails. We were picking out the nail color. You know, we have to go with what they have because, as I said, all the bitches be in the store getting the nails. So like there's only so many colors. But I put the acetone on and then I put the glue on and then I stuck them down. And I've never done that before myself. So there you go. Dairy Queen. Let's fucking go to Dairy Queen. Okay. Oh, okay. Great. Got you. Thanks, Carol. Carol is, thank you. Carol is telling me the other YouTubers that she follows got their shit taken down yesterday too. I had to get on the phone and I had to go, I'm not the phone, on the chat and talk to the nice people. Pippa is, oh my God. I talked to the nice people at YouTube and go, why are my videos? Love to New York, Niagara Falls, Freddie Mercury. He's on the other side. I now can type, right? I can now type. Toronto, Ontario, literally my hometown. Eartha Kitt, I know, I love her. Santa Baby, right? There, hi Sue. Andrew says hi to Sue. Yeah, Eartha Kitt, Santa Baby. You remember that? One girl did live yoga stretch session. Okay, so good. So anyway, Toronto, Ontario is great. But listen, this was so fun. So this morning, my fat ass got out of bed. Okay, so I got out of bed and I'm like, oh my God, you ate so many fudgesicles. You're a fat beast. You may have eaten whipped cream. I don't know. You lost track. You went in a big freaking frenzy. You did all kinds of things. So you, fatty, got to get out of bed. I'm so lonely. Okay, Tina, no loneliness. I just saw that. Tina, no. Loneliness, I totally get what you're saying. So use it to focus on what you can do to develop yourself. Maybe try getting some nails at the store because this took at least like an hour, maybe more, to pick the nails out and put them on. And then you can kind of match your eyeshadow with the nails. Yes, I know nobody's going to see it. I did hear from a close friend today, though, that even though she's quarantined, I'm not going to say who she is, but it's no one I've ever mentioned before. She was quarantined and she wasn't going to go to Easter dinner because of the quarantine, but she did manage to get a booty call. So for a booty call, she unquarantined herself. Manitoba, Canada. She unquarantined herself and got laid, basically. So bravo to her. She's not letting the government get in the way of her panties. And that's extremely important. But seriously, she's like, yeah, when you got to get it, you got to get it. I'm like, hey, whatever works. Exactly. Jamaica, there goes Jamaica. So she got it, but I got nails. So that's my, thing. And anyway, so I got up this morning and I said, hey, fat ass, talking to myself. I'm like, you better get up. So then I met my running people friends and we went and did our running thing. We did 10 miles. We did it undercover ninja-like. And when we came down from our ninja run, there was this amazing guy runner. The guy runners, you can really tell. Amazing, like distance runner, right? He comes out of nowhere. I don't even know where he came from. And because we were up high on a ledge and then we looked down. Anyway, amazing runner. He probably came from miles. Yeah, we did 10 miles. So he came and he was just booking it. And I was so excited. I was like, yay. And then we turned this corner past these trees and like, it was kind of like a dark foresty area. Anyway, we crossed it. We ran around and all of a sudden, fucking 60 people coming up the trail, not all in a clump, okay, but like 2 guys and then 2 girls and then the 2 girls I see with the tattoos and then some little kids and parents and then other people and then a guy I haven't seen for like 100 years on the trail, like literally haven't seen him in like 6 years. he found his way onto this trail. It was so great. Everybody found their way. So it was amazing. Tons of people out. Nobody, like, really nobody doing anything. Yeah, nobody cares about May 15th. Nobody's doing it. No one's, it was almost 75 degrees out. Happy Easter, you guys. So everybody was having such fun. And wait, what do you mean no sound? What does this mean? Can you hear me? Okay, now I'm gonna be damn annoying. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I hear you, good. Okay, Trump has declared, I don't know what what that said, because I don't watch the news because it would ruin my running if I actually listened to the damn shit. But nobody was listening to it, so that was very exciting. And then when I went into, here you find, thank you. When I went into Burbank, it looked like the Easter parade all over the place, like literally everybody was in the parking lot. But here's the funny thing. Everybody had their mask on, and I like to like walk through the people because I was going this way. They were waiting in line this way, and my way had no way. And they all go back like this. I'm like, okay, people, calm down. And so I went in, and of course I went on my nail thing here. And oh, good, you guys hear me. Awesome. April 10th. Show not up. No, it's up right now. It's up. It is up. I swear to God, look, I'm going to show you. I had a conversation. I can hear you. Thank God. I thought you said you couldn't. I'm like, I can't scream anymore. Happy Easter, you guys. Anyway, tons of people out playing and having tremendous fun, you know, doing their stuff and doing all kinds of fun stuff. And hold on, let me see the YouTube here. That's what I saw. I saw people on bikes. I saw bikers coming down the street, bicyclists, not bikers. So I saw them coming down the street, and then I saw people walking. I saw a gaggle of teenage boys gaggling all together, having fun walking up the street, and I was very happy because you know what? Nobody's sick. Some people are sick. Those people should stay in. The rest of us aren't sick, and we don't need a certificate to go back to work. And yeah, see there, Good Friday fun is right there. Can you see? It's the second video down. So we don't really need a certificate to check for antibodies because that's a scam. Because first you have to show me what the hell it is that you think you're looking for. And I don't really know that you know what you're looking for. So I'm not going scammy there. Oh, see, somebody loves my nails. So it was fun. And then I saw the boys, and then I saw a bunch of people. Every grocery store was packed. Vaughn's was good. They do not make you wait in line. That you can just get in there. I got what I needed to get, which would be garlic and potatoes for tomorrow night's dinner because Keithy loves garlic potatoes. So let me tell you the story of, I'm going to tell you a story. I never told this story. Maybe I did. Okay, there. Okay, wait, somebody wants me to say hi to their sweet cousin. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Sorry, the message came off. So, here we go. Somebody wants me to say hi. Wait, where are we? I can't even figure out where we are here. We're somewhere in Canada here. Oh, God. Yeah, because YouTube is terrible. Anyway, they have a sweet cousin named Jennifer Brown, and she watches from the UK. Hi, Jennifer Brown. Jennifer Brown. Escape, Jennifer Brown. Escape. Run, Jennifer Brown. Run. Run. Leave. Go outside. Oh, my God. Okay, so I know. Jennifer, yay. Okay, so I want to tell you this funny story about Keithy and his mashed potatoes. So, long, I'm going to tell you a true story instead of ranting like a nut job. Anyway, long time ago. So many years ago, I was working, I think I've told the story. I was working in a psychic store very briefly because we'd sold our house. I moved up north and my clients were down here. So I actually rented a room in a psychic store. And there was this woman in the store working, like the psychics, you know, there was like 3 of us at this particular store. Anyway, she was in the room and I was screaming at a plumber because he kept calling me Bella and not Sloan. And I kept saying, I'm sorry, my first name is Sloan, my last name is Bella. It's really my married last name. Like that's the family name. So I kept saying, he kept twisting it. I said, do you not understand what I'm saying? It's Sloan. And then I, you know, whatever. So the girl came from next door and she goes, she goes, are you related to so-and-so Bella, last name? And I'm like, yeah, I married her dad. And she's like, I flooded your house. Now, this is a funny story. Why am I saying this is a funny story? Because when I first met my husband on our first date or thereabouts, he said to me, he was telling me about his kids and everything. And he said that his daughter had some friend that was like a serious bitch because she was mad at his daughter, and then she would drive up to the house, right? They were all in Catholic school, private Catholic school. There's a point to the story. And she would drive up to the house and she was pissed at his daughter. So she would take the garden hose, put it in through the front window and turn it on. This happened like all week. So he waited in the bushes to see who this bitch was, right? This bitch was doing it. And he saw the car pull up. So he told me about this. I never knew who this was. Anyway, he saw the car pull up and he chased her down the driveway and she took off. He could see her face in the mirror and she was like this, and she got caught at like 4 a.m. being a bitch, right? So like kids are. Anyway, long boring story short, this woman who's a psychic in the store, she says to me, you know, do you know so-and-so last name Bella? And I'm like, I married her dad, right? And she goes, listen to this. How psychic is this? She's also a psychic, and she became my best friend until she passed away. But she says, oh, I'm the one that flooded your house. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to bring you home for dinner, because I knew that John would want to meet her now as an adult, right? So anyway, she came for dinner, and then for 10 years, we spent pretty much every Christmas at her house, every holiday, everything. Her name was Maria. She was a flamenco dancer. She was beautiful and tons of fun. She absolutely made up for the house incident. She cooked us Christmas dinner, God, for years. She was such a good cook that when I would cook for Keithy, he's like, after Maria passed away, he's like, I miss those mashed potatoes. I miss those mashed potatoes and garlic. It was the funniest things. Like, he still says it. So I'm going to try to make her mashed potatoes and garlic, but I can make mashed potatoes, but with the garlic, sometimes I screw it up. Anyway, he always says that. He's like, I miss those mashed potatoes. And I can just hear Maria laughing because she made so many fabulous dinners for us. Paella, all kinds of Christmas dinners. And then all the flamenco dancers would come and they would dance at the Christmas dinners. You know, the ones that had been there with her mom and all this, because they were quite a famous Spanish family, flamenco dancing. Anyway, Maria was lovely. She passed away at 43. Can you imagine? But we still talk about her cooking. And basically, she's the one that gets credit for all our Christmas dinners and all our Easter dinners and all those dinners. And she is so good. And she's a good Catholic. But anyway, I know. She got, it was weird. She got diagnosed. You know, I just remember her always drinking. She has beautiful, talented kids. One of her sons is a rapper. And her daughter could like eat fire and is like a plant lover. And they're both lovely kids, my kid's age. And in fact, her daughter helped Keithy. One more story, then I'm stopping. Anyway, I had really long nails when my kids were little. This would keep them away from me. I'm pointing my nails when they were bad. Anyway, Keithy first got contact lenses when he was 10 because he didn't want to wear glasses. I totally understand, but I never had contact lenses. So he was practicing putting them in, and quite frankly, he was too young. So he got one caught in his eye and he got one out of his eye, right? And then he got a headache because he was lopsided and he couldn't get the other contact out of his eye. And I had these huge long nails, like really, really 1968 nails. I'm kidding, but that really fucking long. And so I had to go over to Maria's house and get her daughter, Saya, to take the contact lens out of Keith's eye. And he was hysterically he was dizzy and off balance. So anyway, that's all I'm saying. But she was very interesting. But what happened to her is she got, I don't know what she had, if she was bloated or whatever, but she ended up with colon cancer and passed away within like 2 years. So, and she was 43. So it's literally been 10 years. And for some reason, I feel like talking about her tonight. So I did. Anyway, she was lovely, absolutely beautiful. We did TV shows together. We hung out together. We did lots of naughty things together, all of those things. Yeah, she was great. Water and zinc is sold. Sloan, tonic water and zinc is sold out. Fuck them. They're hiding it from everybody. I have tonic water here. What state are you in? Get it online. You'll get it. Get zinc. Fuck these people. See, they know it and they trying to hide it as if anybody doesn't know that's a conspiracy. Fuck them. Okay. Yep. All sold out. What state are you guys in? What state is it sold out in? Oh, what state? Nobody knows. Ohio, no zinc. Okay, go online and order the zinc. If anybody has Sprouts, Michigan, Texas. Okay, if you guys couldn't find it in Michigan, Arizona's out of zinc. Okay, so order it from Whole Foods. Oh my God, what the hell is the name of that store? Oh my God, I just forgot about it. There's Piping Rock is online. There's some other stores online. Amazon has some. Louisiana sold out. Indiana, okay. I got it in Michigan. Try Whole Foods, try Sprouts. Yeah, just go after that. See, I know Dr. Shiva, he's perfect. You know, it's interesting. Jupiter, Florida, out of zinc. Well, Jupiter, Florida, yeah. Vitamin Shop. There you go. Just find it anywhere online. Go wherever you gotta go, and actually, if there's any other tonic water, go get that too. Go get the other, yep, no tonic water in Oklahoma either. Jeez. Take magnesium too. So, yes, Dr. Shiva, genius against vaccine. Well, I don't know what to say about that except what I heard somebody said. Vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin 2. Yeah, vitamin D, emergency, vitamin D, Vitacost. Thank you. We have a message here from Brian, Vitacost. Thank you. See, Vitacost. So try Vitacost online. I'm taking collagen too. Yes, of course. But zinc. See, this was Jarrow zinc I got. And I got this at wherever it is in Burbank, Sprouts. There were 2 bottles left and I got it. But try online. Sold out. CVS, Sprouts, Mother, and Vitamin Shop. Of course. CVS was almost sold out of nails. They're a bunch of bastards. Okay, so Vitacost, Piping Rock, there's a bunch. Try that. It's not happening to the channels with millions of subscribers, of course. Of course. Yeah, so try that. Somebody's there from Greece. Ooh, I love Greece. What is zinc good for? Well, they say zinc is good to boost your immune system. What they're saying, oh, my back, sorry. What they're saying from running this morning, I'm like, oh. What they're saying is the zinc and vitamin D. So zinc, yeah, zinc water, try that. But it's tonic water and zinc. Yeah, zinc's for the immune system. If you can't, Mountain Rose closed, organic. Yep, oregano oil. Thank you for the super chat, you guys. No alcohol. Yeah, try zinc, vitamin D, vitamin C, oregano oil, and it looks like this. I keep it at my desk, which is my table. Lemon. Put lemons in water. I keep saying emergency C because emergency C is the one that has all that in it. So just keep doing it. But see, everything's off the market because they don't actually want you being healthy. They don't actually want you seeing. I'm convinced now, AIDS medicine. Well, you know, I think this is a form of, I do think this is a form of AIDS-related pneumonia, but I wouldn't call it that. I don't know why I want to say that. Agnatia. There's another one that's really good. Hold on. Now I've got to, should I leave? Should I leave? I can't remember the name of it. Oh my God. Black seed. Is it black seed? Black seed liquid is also good for the lungs, but I'm not sure that's what it is. I'll have to make it. Yeah, thank you. There's a tourist that sent love from Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, see, and there's another one. Thank you so much, you guys. Green tea with, oh, the honey's great. The Manuka honey, or I didn't say that right, but yeah. What you want to do is you want to just boost your immune system, and don't think black seed oil. There you go. Black seed oil works on lung and respiratory things. So black seed oil is really good. Thank you for that. Do that. Do whatever you can, because here's what's so interesting. I figured out in my psychic head what the problem is with everything. This is truly psychic. Okay. Yeah, well, I hope someone has my back because my back is actually itchy right now. I probably fell in some kind of toxic itchy thing and nobody can go to the hospital. Okay, so what I think is going on actually is I think they're trying to block us from elevating psychically. So I think what's going on is if we stay in fear, if we watch the TV, if we believe what they're saying and if we go with it, then we're not going to see. They know that we're breaking away. So what's happening is we have energetic handcuffs on, okay, around our wrists and around our feet. We are slaves. Like I was talking to Vanessa this morning. Vanessa, I should give her a shout out too. She sells workout clothes. Let me tell you her experience, not mine, just secondhand through her. Thank you for that. She has a little Instagram page where she sells her workout clothes. So she sells them off of Amazon. This is an interesting thing. So she sells off of Amazon for her little, her little workout clothes. She's a mom with two of the cutest little kids on the planet. And so she sells her little stuff on Amazon. So she's a darling girl and she's got them. So she has them there and she ordered another order of workout clothes, right? So they came in and she went to add them to her inventory. Like we all add to our inventory. She went to add them and they wouldn't let her add them, right? So she's got whatever workout clothes she has over here and they wouldn't let her add these new things. She got some new pants and she sells them at a reasonable price and it's amazing. Anyway, they sent her a note that said, excuse me, right now we're only selling things related to the coronavirus, so you can't add anything else to your store. I'm sorry, really, seriously, really? So she's now stuck with the inventory that she can't get rid of because Amazon is not able to let her upload it because apparently you can only upload shit with coronavirus. That's all. Thank you so much. There's John P. I see that. Only because I always wait. So I sure hope they let us out before July 4th so we can celebrate our country. Thank you. And there's, oh my God, somebody's star, Daylene. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. And I thank all of you, truthfully. So amazing. I think what they're doing though is they're trying to block, like they're blocking single businesses of little moms with two kids from selling their stuff by not being able to add inventory on Amazon. So that was very confusing to me because I thought the issue was like, we don't want you going into the store and touching everything like this, but we want you, till September? Oh, see, for God's sakes. Anyway, they want you to, oh, thank you. Yes. Well, I was on the phone with Libra Lori doing my makeup while we were laughing about ham. That's a whole other thing for dinner tomorrow night. And I don't eat it, but we're all talking about how to cook the damn stuff, the damn ham. So anyway, what's going on though is the little businesses, they can't add stuff if it's not coronavirus related. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, why? That's ridiculous, right? Handle small businesses. Email Ivanka Trump. Okay, I will do that. They want to hear from Psychic Sloan all over crazy world. Thank you, Judy. Like Judy. Wear your glasses, Sloan. No, never. I will not. But that was just such an interesting thing that I've heard. And she's about the third person I've heard this from today. So I'm wondering what the intention is with that. I don't know. But psychically, what's going on is they don't want us elevating spiritually. So it's a spiritual elevation kind of thing. Ooh, Lumerian crystal. Awesome. See, look, I'm picking at my bra. That's what I'm doing. I have you all here hostage, and I think I'll pick my underwear apart because I can't order anymore from Amazon because apparently it's not coronavirus approved. Anyway, that's what was happening. So that was kind of interesting, but it is called politics. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. So what I'm thinking when I'm psychically picking up, they are taking UPS, local farmers, small business. Yeah, see, I just don't even know what to say. How dare you fucking ruin people's lives? That's what I'm going to say. And I'm just going to say this. This is what I'm going to say. It could be crazy, bitch. But if, for whatever reason, you're going to get sick, you're going to get sick. Like, it's not really, I really firmly believe it's an energetic thing. So it's your time or it's your not. You know, it doesn't mean you have to go be a stupid jackass and do dumb things. However, if you are older, over 65, then maybe you should stay in the house and the rest of us can go out. And I don't think we need to be tested for whatever the hell they think we have. I don't know. What if they test you and you can't see your test results and they tell you you have it? That sounds like what Hitler did, just saying. He kind of did that. He wanted everybody to have paper. So I'm also convinced that the Nazis live in modern day world under the names of other people. So that spaghetti man in the White House strikes me as one. You know, Feta Fettuccini, that guy. Feta Fettuccini, him. So I think that there's, wait, I think I just saw somebody said reschedule a reading. Email me and we'll reschedule. I think what I'm seeing is energetically there's a rising up of energy and they're wanting to keep it down. So they're focusing on us on stupid shit. The harder it becomes to purchase stuff online, the harder it becomes to do YouTube things, the harder it becomes to get to the grocery store because you have, I know there's no test. Fettuccini, that Anthony Fucci, whatever, he is saying that this is what he's going, wait, I found a lump in my breast 2 days ago and I'm freaking out. Don't be freaking out. Just deal with it when you have to deal with it. Just because you have a lump in your breast, a lot of people have lumps in their breasts. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out about anything, but just know that they're trying to squash the energy around us. So it's really kind of interesting. Let's see, social media, they want to control too. Oh, they do control it. They control everything. They control everything. So this is what's so funny. We can try a different way of approaching it right now. Why does Trump not wear a mask? Because he thinks it's fucking ridiculous. And I'm actually with him on that. I was in the nail store. I mean, I'm sorry, CVS. And I had to take my mask in and I was like, pissed off, right? This is me. Pissed off. Anyway, so I saw this lady walk by and she had her mask down here. And I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking doing that too. Because it's terrible to wear them. And don't tell me, oh, you could get sick. Yes, I could, but I'm not going to. And if I do and I die, then that's my responsibility. My kids aren't going to die from it. I just don't believe it. I don't think my cat's going to get it. I'm sorry. I think that's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. So, and by the way, Newsom doesn't wear a mask. Garcetti doesn't wear a mask. Pelosi's not wearing a mask. Why isn't Pelosi not wearing a mask? They're not, why squash our energy? Because it's, the reason they would squash your energy is because once you enlighten, okay, so let's say you're in a home. Let's look at this differently. Let's say you grow up in a home and you're kind of an abused child. So you believe your parents because you have no other frame of reference. So you listen to your parents, but they're kind of fucked up and they abuse you, right? Like they may give you things, they may give you food, they may give you like trips, but they're fucked up the rest of the time. They do stupid shit. They drink, they scream, they fight, they smack you, they do all of this stuff. So you're just thinking, you know, this is what I have to live with because I'm a little kid. Then you go down the street and you meet like a little kid named Janie and you're like, I'm going to go play with her at her house. And so her house is fun. The mom's fun. They let you go eat the cookies. They don't smack you when you try to eat a cookie. You know, they let you sleep overnight. And suddenly you go home and you're like, I like it at Janie's house. It's fun. Your parents say, well, you're not going back to Janie's house, but you're like, why? Why can't I go? Why can't I hang out with my friend? And they're like, no, because she's no good. And you're like, but she is good. The real reason is they don't want you to hang out with her because once you see what it's like at her house and realize you don't have to live the way that you're living, you're going to start gravitating to learning things through those eyes, not these eyes. So that's what's going on. Once you elevate and see what they're doing, you're not going to listen to quote the government, your parents, the parental aspect. You're not going to do it. And that's exactly where we are with the North Nodes. The North Nodes are in Capricorn, Cancer. So that's exactly what happens. That's why abusive parents don't want their kids at the friend's house or the neighbor's house because they'll learn that not everybody gets punched in the face at dinner. Right. They're controlling. But it's even further than that. We are their slaves. They're controlling us so that we, so they can take our energy from us. They take energy and they pull that energy down and then look what happens. So we're depressed. What are they doing? Just think about this. Okay. Let's see. There's a troll. Oh, trolls, trolls, trolls. See, look, I've got my nail on my fuck you finger. Trolls, trolls, dead on truth. Exactly. Trolls, trolls, fuck you, trolls. I know somebody wrote in my comments last night, they didn't like it when I swore, which I found really interesting. They were disappointed in me, and that's fine. I can see why you might not like that I'm a fucking swearer, but I don't think it's a secret, and I got to do what I got to do and be me. I don't really want to not swear. So Sorry, but this is who I am. And don't be disappointed in me because I don't need to live up to your expectations. Just saying. Yeah, so I am who I am, and that is who I am, Sam. I am. That's why Sam said, that's who I am, Sam. I am. Um, green eggs and ham. Okay. I did it. I said it. Yeah, no, who cares if you swear? I know. Well, this woman did. She was disappointed in me. She thought it sounded rude, and I get it. I get that. Like, it can sound rude or graphic, but I really love swearing. Like, swearing is like sex to me. So just know that I'm very happy while I'm swearing. Sorry, it's true. If you can't get sex, I want to swear because I'm very, very happy if I can swear. Okay, so having said that, I think the reason they want to pin our energy down, though, right now, look what they're doing. They're stopping us from going outside. They're like, don't go outside. Even though they say walk on the sidewalk, they make up ridiculous shit, like wear a mask out there. You can be the only one on the sidewalk, you know, wear a mask. Okay, whatever. They're like, you know, stay inside. And then they're like, don't, you know, go out shopping. Don't leave if you don't have to. Okay, so then we become depressed. So why, and I'm going to say it again for the umpteenth time this week, why is depression not as valuable as a physical illness? So they're subjugating this illness and then putting over here depression isn't important, but depression is, thank you so much for that. I just saw a purple strawberry one go by. Thank you guys. Depression is horrific, okay? So it is leading to a lowered immune system, and vitamin D is perfect, zinc is perfect. So in effect, what the government is doing is playing little mindfuck games, and that is what they're doing. And people have got to stop following this information blindly. Start researching for yourself. Literally, go outside. I want you to take an inventory of who you know that has this virus, literally. And I, again, talked to somebody, and because her family member had it, she was like, you don't understand. And I'm like, I do understand. I don't like it when anybody dies of cancer. I don't like it when they drug overdose. Drug overdosing is a far supersedes anything, this quote pandemic. You know, the pandemic is drug overdoses. There's your, let's see. My neighbor's sister passed away yesterday from the virus. Okay, so that's very sad. But she's one person. So I'm assuming that when she got sick, it just took her in a certain direction, which it could happen anyway. Like, that's, people are dying. They usually do die. I mean, that's what it is. And until they can actually prove who dies of what and actually present facts, and I don't want to hear that they say it on the news because I don't trust the news because the news lies all the time. And they really do lie. They're calling all deaths. Yeah, see, I so stupid. Oh. But if you want to look up, let's look up this. The family next door has it. Okay. Stay away from them then. Actually, you know what? Stay away, go to them, whatever works. I want to see drug overdoses in the USA. Okay, so drug overdoses 2020. I want to see how many. So we're talking the death rates of drug overdoses. And of course, this doesn't have a chart. I need to go right to a chart. It's increased in its opioids. I mean, I think this is opioids. Come on, where is this chart? Just Google. I can't even find the chart. Let's see. Somebody just died of an accidental overdose right now. Oh, she just died. Whoever, rapper China. Does anybody know who that is? I don't know who that is. Let's look at this one. I'm just looking. Opioids. No, thanks. I don't want to take your survey. Stop. Yeah, I can't get a clear thing on it. Anyway, a lot of people die of drug overdoses. Why isn't that a bloody epidemic, right? I'm just asking. Sloan, did you watch the movie? Yes, I watched it. I watched it right away last night. That is what I watched, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was really good. I kind of knew what it was coming. I'm not getting vaccinated. Me neither. I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting my blood taken. I'm not getting a crotch exam. I'm not doing a breast exam. I'm not going to the dentist. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to say no freely to all of that. That is what I'm going to say. Just no and no thank you. And thank you very much, but no. So there's so many other things on the planet that I feel, okay, I think Reels was a marathon Kennedy weekend. I can't even. Anyway, something about the Kennedys being on there. Oh, Black China, yes. Black China heroine or Black China, was she a wrestler? Was that right? Okay, so there's like tons. Oh, Black China is the name of the little, not Black China, Poor Dream. Okay. Whoever, I can't read that. But anyway, so there's so many different things going on that we want to move past it. So what do? We need sunlight, we need exercise, and we need human communication. And not just on the computer, because that's what they want us to do. One of my school teacher friends, she was saying, you know, they wanted to teach the classes on computers. So that's interesting. It's like, well, if everybody's home, like, why do you want to waste your time doing that? They want everybody zoned in a certain way. Once we get used to sitting in our homes, once we're obedient, and I've never been obedient in my life, okay? Never. Once we've been obedient, once we do what they tell us to do, this is going to be a huge problem. We're going to have a problem, because what happens next and next and next? What do they take away next and next? Just remember that. Anyway, what I'm seeing for this is they want to pull the energy down, because it's like it's like we have, okay, so you know when a cat plays with a yarn ball and they pull it down and they get their little cat fingers in it and they pull everything down and the yarn goes in different directions? That's what they're doing with our energy. Our energy is going boom back like that, and we're not elevating. So we have to elevate. And what we have to know is we're safe regardless, whether we're alive, whether we die. And things do scare people. I get that completely. It is scary. But here's the thing to do in fear. And I learned this myself because I'm super afraid of heights, like a little baby. I don't want to climb up, you know, any kind of heights or anything. So what I learned and what I did is I just go climb up the highest thing I can climb. I stand to the ledge and I get used to it. And sometimes I can't do it and I start to get upset. Like Maya and I went over the waterfalls and it was 100 feet up in the air and I was like, oh, I'm going to die. But anyway, we did it. And so I did it, but it took me a long time. I was very scared, 4 or 5 tries. And now I can do it pretty easily. So I'm not afraid. So you have to not be afraid. And if you get the symptoms, you have to just say, okay, so I have them. But where do we go from the conclusion that we're going to get the symptoms and then we're going to die? Like, how do we go there? Like, that's like, you know, having a headache and thinking you're going to have a fucking aneurysm. Like, where do we go with that? Long lineups at every store. Yeah, that's because it's Easter and they want us. Toronto misses you, Rob Ford. Sorry, that cracks me up. Look, I'm actually picking at my bra because it's literally, I can't lift my shirt up. That's ridiculous. But I could, but I'm not gonna. Okay, Denver Airport. Yeah, they say that that's a whole satanic thing. I'm not really sure. I've only been through it once and it was awfully quiet. I couldn't get a flight back into town. Why could I not get a flight back into town? I can't remember. I was stuck in there for a reason and I can't remember why I could not get back to LA. We had to hop a plane going to Hawaii that we got off of, and then they went to Hawaii. I forget why it was. New Year's maybe or something. We had to come back early. Thank you for that. I just saw that. Have no idea what it said. So what we need to do, what we need to understand is anytime you have a fear, you actually have to look at it. It gives you power. There's a lot of things that are very fearful, okay? Like when I was giving birth, I thought, how am I getting that human out of my body? Like seriously, it's 9 pounds. Where's it coming from? Like, is there another way that we can have it? Like maybe the stork, but it didn't happen that way. So I had to stand up to my fear and I had to just say, this is my fear. And this is, let's see, daughter in an early, I can't even, 30 people in the hospital. Yeah. They're a little bit full of shit, but you know, they can be afraid and they can say all kinds of things, but at the same time, just because you're afraid doesn't mean I have to follow your rules and be afraid with you. I refuse. And I'm not a bitch for not doing that. So many people emailed and they're like, the life you save could be your grandparents if you come in the door. Okay, so here's the thing. I just want you to think about this. So, number one, again, maybe I don't care if my grandparents are here or not. Just saying, there are some people like that. So they say it takes 14 days to get this or to know you have it. So you stay home for 14 days, let's just say. But then you got to get food. So you go out and get food. So you go get food. Of course, you're around people. People. And then you come back into your house. So do you have to stay in another 14 days or can you go out? I don't know. What is the rule on that? See, fuck that. Yeah, it's interesting. I think you just have to be respectful, hygienic, and not go out if you're sick. Other than that, I don't know what we're doing. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone with a bunch of idiots. And I mean, really a bunch of idiots. And that's what I'm saying. Chemical is in airplane. Okay, we cannot go out. You can go out. They're telling you can't go out. Need book on vanishing evil spirits. I don't know what book. I don't even know how. I don't know a book. Yes, common sense. Common sense. Use common sense. Do your common sense shit and do it. It's very interesting though. All around California, people are out. I was so happy to see people out. I guarantee you, as soon as it hits 80 next week, they're not staying in. There ain't nobody staying in. So the police may arrest this person, this person, this person, this person. But what about the 5 teenagers coming up the road? Of course they'll go after new normal bullshit. I know, it's terrible. What will happen over here is these 5 teenagers will go out. They'll probably get arrested. But then you'll get 6 gangbangers going out. Are we going to arrest them? And what are we arresting them for? And who has time for all this trial? Considering they let the criminals out, 3,500 of them. So I don't even understand. So are conservative celebrities the only... No, you can't say anybody's good or bad. What I would say to you, honestly, is anybody who was at the level of... Yes, I did watch it. I watched it. Anybody who is at the level of success, Madonna, Charlize Theron, whoever, these people, you know, basically are whoever they are. They've done what they've done. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to get it. They're not going to get in there. Courts are shut down in Kentucky. Well, then, yeah, now that's fucked, right? You have a right to a trial and they stick you in court because you were, what, walking down the street without a mask on? I got my mask. Here, should I do the show like this? Okay, now I could do this and I could put this up here and I could walk around in a burqa, but we wanted to free those women from the burqas, but apparently we should all be wearing a burqa, right? Whatever, ridiculous. Okay, so I'm like, what am I supposed to talk about tonight? Because I am like, okay, let's look at the Instagrams because we haven't done that. I haven't done that. I haven't seen who's doing what. Let's look at Tom Hanks. What does Tom Hanks say? Do you notice anytime they're addressing public people, some people in public go, you know, those folks, kind of cockamamie crap. Who says folks? Stop with the bullshit, mind control, crappy word. As soon as you say the word folks, folk, whatever, I think you're an idiot. That's what I think. No, I don't trust the government. Okay. Let's look. Tom Hanks. Let's see what he's been up to. Okay, so Tom Hanks' last tweet was, I don't live in Wisconsin, but I'm a fan of democracy. This is what he's putting up. Now, where is Tom Hanks right now? Tom, where are you? Where can I pick you up? He's not posting anything. He's not posting anything. Why? Why is this narcissist not posting? Okay, so then we have Rita. I cannot touch her things because I get in trouble. Let's see. We'll demand you wear it next YouTube. Yeah, they can fuck off. They can kiss my ass. My big, fat Canadian ass. Sorry, swore again. Okay, so let's look at Ellen's. Let's see what she's done tonight. Oh, she just has like her puppy and she has... she does have cute dogs. She seriously does. There's like 3 really cute dogs. You should look at that. One's a poodle, and he's like, and he's a Chinese water dog, actually. He's very cute. He's super cute. Oh my God, he's super cute. I like him. I want to free him. Let's go free him from Ellen's house. All right. Anyway, she's got her dogs out there, which is normal. And then she's just got stuff with Portia. Portia don't look bad. She looks cute. Okay, so that's it. Let's look at Madonna Whore. Let's see what she's doing. All right. Well, she's putting an old picture of her. If I knew then what I know now, yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Ridiculous conversations on here. Then we go over here and we have Only Fools Rush In, Elvis Presley. But I don't know when she filmed that. So I can't put it up there because we don't want that strike on here. So she is doing her Madonna stuff. Ellen visited Epstein Island. They all visited Epstein Island. And that's part of the thing. That's part of what they do. Look at Chet Hanks. Oh yeah, thanks. Let's go to the kids thing. When in doubt, go to the kids. Okay, well, he's doing another thing. Okay, let's see. I can't, like, actually. Okay, he's a loser. Something out west, ticket out my head. I think that this has something to do with something, probably a show or whatever. Okay, band. There we are. We're with the band. Okay, so he's doing that. He's just talking about normal stuff, but his own rap things is ridiculous. And then he's doing a wheelie on a motorbike, if that is indeed him. If it is, he's a pretty good motorcycle rider because he's doing the old wheelie up and down the road. Remember that? But anyway, he is what he is, so we don't care. But let's see. Tom may have an ankle bracelet like Ellen. I know. Well, it's interesting that they all have it, but I'm so curious. I'm actually so curious to see what happens over Christmas that you can't even imagine. I'm like, what is going to happen over Christmas? I don't know. But energetically, I really feel like it's going to be from beginning to end 3 months. And then I feel like when we go October, November, December, it's going to start again. And this is weird. The next 2 years is real topsy-turvy. Not necessarily negative, just topsy-turvy kind of thing. That's kind of along like how I feel with it. So I think it's going to be quite interesting when we experience all of this. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's going to be that. So there you go. Okay, so what sign do we want to talk about? All right. Look at my eyes. Again, I wear this makeup and my eyes go, pfft. This is the problem. Actor David Strickland commits suicide in 99. I don't even know who that is. I probably do know who that is, but I don't know who it is off the top of my head. Sagittarius. No, I mean, I'm sorry. What? No, we got to talk about something. Okay, let's do this. Let's talk about the nodes. So, in everybody's chart, you have a south node and a north node. So let me show you. Now I'm caught in my scarf here. Let me just pull up anybody's chart. This is the full moon chart. So in a chart, in a natal chart, you have a north node and a south node. So the north node is up here and it looks like the horseshoe facing down. And the south node is down there and it looks like the horseshoe facing up. So you have a north and a south node. Now, what's interesting is each of us has one. It is both generational and specific. In other words, there are groups of people that come in with the same north nodes, obviously from different generations, and then it's very specific to the plight of the soul. So we come from somewhere before we come here, and that's the south node, and then we go, how do I know? I know I'm a Leo. You have to get your chart done. And then the north node is where we're going to in life. So the theory is if you complete your life circumstances, if you complete your goals in life, it is your north node that you complete and eventually you go off the wheel, which doesn't happen for a lot of us actually. I'm assuming it doesn't happen for many. I'm like, ugh. So let's see, my south node is in Leo. So, and my north node is in Virgo. So what we're trying to do in life is we're trying to achieve our north node. So the north node is where you want to focus your energy and focus where you're going to in this life. You want to take up the attributes of that and you want to focus on it, which we don't know that. And we usually takes us a long time to complete our north node because of course we're here and we don't really want to do that because people don't want to do the work that they have to do in life, right? All right. Sorry, many texts tonight. Okay, so I can't even read that. So we're going to start first off, but hold on 1 second, you guys. Of course, I have to run over there because I have to get a glass of cold water. My throat is so dry. I drank the hot water. I ate too much yogurt, but hold on. Let's see. You should talk about astral plane again. So interesting. Well, we know the astral plane, but I'm going to talk about the north node. So just hold on 1 second. I leave every night. I'm like, let me leave. Let me go over here. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, you guys. Look, got my Starbucks water, and I'm going to put a throat thing in because Fiji water is great. I know. I'm drinking tap water from Starbucks, and I don't care. Yeah, I'm doing this. Okay, so, sorry. I'm so fucked up. Okay, North Node. So, of course, the North Node can be in, of course, I went to Starbucks. When do I not go to Starbucks? I love my Starbucks, people. I'm putting them all through college. I don't buy from Amazon. Yeah, I don't buy from Amazon. I mean, I think I have, but I try not to. Okay, that was gross. Sorry, that's gross. Okay, so we have North Node. We're going to start with North Node in Aries, of course, because Aries is always the first sign of the zodiac. So when you're going towards North Node in Aries, people with North Node in Aries actually need to express a direction that is their own direction in this life. So North Node in Aries has a hard time with standing up for themselves. They're coming from South Node in Libra, and Libra is agreeable to the circumstances and the situation. So when the South Node's in Libra, the North Node's in Aries, the person has got to actually stand up for themselves and focus, okay? They've got to focus. They cannot back down because they're afraid, because it's not acceptable, because their family doesn't like it, whatever the hell it is. So, yeah, okay. So it's very important for North Node and Aries to actually stand up and do what they need to do in their own life. But the reason it's so difficult for them is because they are uncomfortable with exerting that kind of strength, that kind of power, that kind of focus. So they will often battle the nicer, pleasant, pleasing side of themselves, people-pleasing side, and the aggressive, I'm going to tell you what to do side of themselves. So they have a hard time with that all the time. And it's difficult for them because they don't want to go against the South Node, which is more comfortable. Remember, when you come in with your South Node, it's very, very comfortable to behave like that. But we have to go towards the North Node. So that is extremely important. I can't even, God, look, I can't even read. Oh my God. Oh, that guy, that poor kid. Yeah, well, obviously he was killed, right? I can't sit still tonight. This is, sorry. I'm like, I can't sit still. Okay, so North Node in Aries is actually forming a direction and to take action in their life, and it's difficult for them. So it's the movement of action and moving forward in one's life that they find particularly difficult. So all Aries North Nodes has to learn to speak their truth, stand up for themselves, and say what they mean. Totally difficult for them, but they have to do it. So from Aries North Node, we go to Taurus North Node. Taurus North Node is coming from Scorpio South Node. So they're living the Scorpio life over here, and they're going into Taurus in this life. And so that means they have to build for themselves. So they have to learn how to build. And it's difficult for them to do so because they have in a past life either been born into a family where it's acceptable to not have to work or not build yourself. But Taurus North Node is only going to get rich through their own actions. Nothing else. Yes, it's for astrology. Nothing else is going to actually be able to accommodate them. Okay, so the Taurus North Node people, they may want to inherit money. They won't. I mean, they may, but they'll lose it, kind of thing. They may want to come from a certain type of family. They may want to do something in a certain way. And yeah, okay, sure, Starbucks filters their water. I'm not buying that for a second. But so Taurus North Node has to actually focus on building their own life in their own way. It's very interesting. They have an issue with it because everybody around them does things in a different way. So the Taurus North Node, I can't even see. Taurus North Node is learning how to take their skills, their actions, and their energies and put it to practical application. This will help them build. So if they are a good carpenter, they're learning how to build houses and help people build things and do that. If they are a good teacher, they are setting precedent as a teacher and doing things. Cancer North Node. Yeah, we'll get to that one soon, but we got to do North Node in Gemini. Now, North Node in Gemini is a little bit of a difficult one because North Node in Gemini has to learn how to communicate. That sounds really weird, but they're coming from South Node in Sagittarius, where they put everything up in their head and they're learning like how to focus. They're learning how to focus from a point of, what would the word be? They're learning how to focus from book learned knowledge or philosophy. In this life, they have to learn how to communicate it. So it's difficult for them. They don't know how to do that. So for the North Node in Gemini, the communication is really difficult. What happened here, you guys? Where did you go? Okay, there. Sorry. North Node, South Node, and Scorpio. I know. It's that's a difficult one. But the North Node in Gemini has to learn how to communicate. So they need to learn how to do that. That's extremely important for them. Oh, okay. Somebody's going. I know. It's like so late. North Node in wait. I can't even understand that. Okay, look. Where are we listening? We're not listening. We're just making up shit. No, we're doing North Node. So when we go to North Node in Cancer, North Node in Cancer. North Node in Cancer is, we did North Node in Gemini. They have to learn how to communicate their knowledge and their information. They have a hard time with communication. They may talk a lot, but communication is the issue. So when you talk, that's one thing, but the communicating of the talking is another. Out of the shadows. Yes, it's great. North Node in Scorpio, totally. Exactly. North Node in Scorpio. Awesome, awesome. Yod. Yeah, we can't talk about a Yod tonight. I'm like brain dead. I can't even go there. So North Node in Cancer. North Node in Cancer is all about finding one's family. Okay, finding one's family. And it's also about learning how to integrate into a family circumstance. They've come from South Node in Capricorn, giving them a very strong, self-reliant, and independent kind of focus, and they go into Cancer. So Cancer is about finding your family and focusing in that way. Difficult for them at times. It is kind of difficult for them because they have a perception that they're not loved. So these are people that could have had to leave home very early on. They may have been adopted. They have situations like this, and they have to learn to be content with the family that they were born with, not the family that they want, not the family that they think they want. Okay, so they have to learn how to do that, and it's difficult for them because they're coming from such a powerful position in the most recent past life. So it can be very difficult. I hear folks, I hear phooey, exactly. My God, it's getting hot in here. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, took a video and an orb. Awesome. I'm like sweating. Suddenly, I need more cold water. It's like I'm drunk tonight or something. I literally feel drunk. Maybe someone spiked it. Maybe I've been spiked. I've been spiked. So North Node in Cancer is actually, it's going towards the direction of accepting the family that you have and dealing with the family that you have. Drunk in love. Yeah, not me. Sorry. Just drunk. I'm not drunk. I feel drunk though, and I'm sweating. Really sweating. Okay, so North Node in Cancer, they have issues with how much love are they going to give and what are they going to get in return, and if it's actually trustworthy. So they have these issues. So North Node in Cancer is actually focusing, and they will have a lot of family difficulties. Doesn't mean they can't get over them, but they will have them. And now the Earth, now look at this right now. The Earth's axis right now is on Capricorn Cancer, and that is exactly what we're dealing with. Look what we're dealing with. Some of us are stuck in different houses than our family. Some of us are stuck with our families. Some of us in the world are separated from our families. In other words, part of the country believes one way, no, I don't have a fever. I'm having menopause. Somebody's like, do you have a fever? I'm like, if you consider being old and getting menopause a fever, then fuck yes. Do you have a fever? Look at them. Do you have a fever? Call the police. She has a fever. No, I'm literally having a hot flash. And I'm announcing it out loud that I'm having a fucking hot flash. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I be stupid right now. But no, I really am having a hot flash. Quick, throw the jelly beans. This bitch needs jelly beans. Libra Lori bought me some jelly beans. She has them hidden. She she was going to drop them at my door, but you know, if she'd have dropped them at my door and run, I may have thought someone poisoned me and I wouldn't eat them. That struck me as really funny. Oh God, I'm having that again. It's happening. This is what happens when you get menopause or whatever this is. When you get it and you have a hot flash, it's actually your brain is like, like this. Okay, okay. Sorry, it's a serious topic. Anyway, so we have the North Node in Cancer. Remember, the North Node is the aspect, okay, the placement in the sign. Hot flash giggles. Yeah, I just can't believe I'm this old and God didn't kill me sooner. I have to go through hot flashes. Oh God, I'm sorry. How do I connect with my husband? Okay, well, I'm assuming he's passed away, so that's not funny. But I'll talk about that after. I got to finish this before I have a nervous breakdown. I'm just thinking if God were actually really kind, he would take you off the planet before you had these hot flashes and before you gained weight, lost all your youthful tight skin, got cellulite. Okay, sorry. I'll stop now. It just struck me as really fucking funny. Okay, so North Node in Cancer, the world right now is on that axis. So here's what's really interesting. The Capricorn Cancer, South Node, North Node, okay? What we're working at right now, stop doing cocaine. Yeah, I wish. Do I look like I need cocaine? Anyway, the axis the world's on right now, think about it. The entire world is cut in half. Like some people are like, no, there's really this. And other people are like, no, it's really this. So as a family, as a group of people on the planet, we're actually disconnected right now. So we have to deal with the Cancer crybaby. Exactly. No, but we have to, as people, citizens of the world, as if we're really on the planet Earth and this isn't a hologram from some kind of spaceship. I think we're all dead. This is what I think. But look, we all live on a planet where there's however many billions of people, and we have to get along with these people, right? So it's very difficult right now. Half the family thinks this way, half thinks that way, half thinks that way. Go to a different country, they think that way. You're having a private summer. I most certainly the fuck am. So the North Node in Cancer is very interesting. It's kind of mimicking what's happening in the world right now when you look at it. When you go to North Node in Leo, that's the expression of the ego in the very truest sense. Not like, I'm maniacally egotistical, but it's North Node in Leo is saying you need to express yourself in a very creative way, and you need to get a sense of self. So the North Node in Leo is saying get a sense of self because you've come from Aquarius. Aquarius is concerned with that which goes on around it, humanitarian. You go towards Leo, and Leo is concerned with the self, but it's basically concerning with the creative element of the self, which will bring you the esteem that you need as a person, okay? So it's kind of interesting. When you go to North Node, now I'm getting pounding headaches on both sides of my head. Maybe they're crushing my head in a vice grip. And I don't know it. Star Trek, that's what I think's happening. Is Kirk here? Always did like Kirk. He's Canadian, but I like Spock too. I feel more like Spock. Okay, so North Node in Virgo is interesting because North Node in Virgo focuses the direction of your life. So until you find focused direction, you're not really accomplishing your North Node. And it doesn't matter if you're finding focus, like if you want to own a restaurant, or you want to be a brain surgeon, or you want to be an explorer, or you want to be whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's focusing the energy in a particular direction. That's what I feel like with the North Node in Virgo. And the other thing with North Node in Virgo is interesting. It is also about acclimating one's physical body and one's mental body together in order to focus. So often you'll find North Node in Virgo having a lot of trouble, like, oh, I think like this and my body feels like this. So there's like kind of a discrepancy with that. Yes, I used to get called Barbara Eden a lot. And let me see. She looks like me. No, I look like her because I'm younger. And don't tell me I look like Barbara Eden when she's 80. I can't handle that tonight. I don't want to hear it. I look like young Barbara Eden in her booty mini skirt and cute stuff. That's who I look like. I don't look like Barbara Eden now because she's matured lovely, but I don't want to look like that right now because I'm having a hot flash and I can't handle it. Okay, so North Node in Libra is... North Node in Libra is interesting because what it does, it depending again, always on the house placement and where it is. North Node in Libra is rather interesting because it opens the door up in a certain way for you to understand your life and everybody's life around you. So it's almost like you're a little bit scientific, but it opens you up in a way that you can focus your energy through other people's imbalance, so unbalancedness, whatever. When you see the imperfection around you and the lack of balance, you actually begin to understand things on a soul level. So you have to kind of dive into that as a North Node in Leo. That's what it is. Then Libra. God, I said Leo. I meant Libra. But I said, Leo, okay, shop wherever you want. Well, of course, I'll shop wherever I want. I'm just saying you can't get certain items right now. I would like to go into the mall, but I think I'm going to get in trouble if I try to pull that off. Maybe they don't have anyone guarding it. I could just break in, but I'm not going to say that here because then they'll call the police on me saying the mall got broken into. Okay, so from Libra, we go to North Node in Scorpio. North Node in Scorpio is a little bit of a different one because it challenges everything from the metaphysical to the physical to the sexual to the financial. So the North Node in Scorpio is learning how to amass energy and use it to be productive. So it's kind of like the North Node in Taurus, except it's not building. It's learning how to use the energy, to maneuver the energy, to maneuver around it, and to accomplish through that. And then we have Scorpio, Sagittarius. North Node in Sagittarius. Now that's a quirky one because North Node in Sagittarius is asking you to ultimately become extremely fluid in your thought. And so it's very hard for them to get to that point where they realize that they don't have to think in a certain way, or they don't need to, I'm looking at all that, or the North Node in Sagittarius, or they don't need to subscribe to the mainstream ideology. So North Node in Sagittarius is literally learning how to take their information and make the choices in their life that they want to make in order to be more successful, to do things in a different way. North Node in Capricorn. Okay, we haven't got there yet. Oh, you're on the Earth's axis right now. I mean, you're on the nodal axis. You know what I'm saying. You're on the nodal axis right now. You're part of the world access. I literally sound like a drunk person. See, this is happening. I think they drugged me. I think when I was out today, they were spraying stuff from up in the sky, and I think that somehow it got on me, and now I'm crazy. Okay, so North Node in Sagittarius has to learn to utilize the information that they have and move the information in a direction that allows them to be fluid and to see things from a different aspect or a different frame of reference. So it's kind of intellectual in that way. And it's a little bit different. So it's teaching them throughout their whole life. Just when you begin to believe like this, they want you to shift over here and then shift over here and then shift over here. So it's a very productive learning kind of a thing with the North Node in Sag, but it requires fluidity. If you get too rigid, you will be thrown off that path so that you have to learn in a different way. It's kind of like that. Now we have North Node in Capricorn. Here's what's really interesting. You have, yes, hot flashes are horrible. They're amusing. I'm now that person who's going to start talking about it publicly, and people are going to go, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." Yeah, they're going to be like, "Shut her up." You know, my kids will be like, "Did you just say that again out loud?" I'm like, "Yeah, you want to hear what I say now?" I should tell you what I said when our house got robbed, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, North Node in Capricorn is very interesting, okay? Because the North Node in Capricorn right now is literally what's happening on the earth. But North Node in Capricorn needs to assert their strength and to continue reaching for what they need to accomplish. It's very hard for them because they've come from Cancer, which is very internal, and Capricorn is very external. So they have to learn how to actually accept their role in life as some sort of a teacher, some sort of an educator, and they don't want to do it with the North Node in Capricorn. They just like, I don't want to be seen. They may be asked to lead people to go somewhere, and they're like, no, that's not me. I'm not doing it. And so they will always be put in positions where their power, strength, and dominance is required, and they will always try to back away from it. So it's about standing up and learning how to do that, actually. And then, wait, what? Oh my God, what? Oh my God. Okay, wait. When you have menopause, have a short sleeve shirt handy. Yeah, I would, but I don't like the way I look in my short sleeve shirts anymore. I've got to fix some things on my arms, like lift weights. So exactly, I can't really do that because if I show my arms and then, you know, then I'm going to see my arms and have a hot flash. That's like standing in front of the mirror in a dressing room in the mall. I can't do that. No, we're not going there. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. Fuck, we're not doing that. Okay. No. We're not going to go there and look at that. No. Okay. So North Node in Aquarius. North Node in Aquarius is kind of a fun, the North Node is where in your birth chart, the North Node is where the soul is going. So in order to accomplish this life, you need to accomplish your North Node. So everybody's North Node, you need to find your North Node and you need to look and see where it's placed in your chart. And then you need to see what sign it's in. And then the sign that it's in, you need to read about that sign and kind of focus on what that sign focuses on and move it that way in your chart for a very basic description of how to do that. North Node in Aquarius is interesting because they are to take the knowledge of the Leo and the South Node. Remember, we come from a South Node, the opposition of the North Node. And the North Node in Aquarius needs to take that creative ego and actually extend it outwardly in a different way, okay? So extend it outwardly and to express it. And here's the key with North Node in Aquarius. They need to be integral in helping their friends find their path in life. So North Node in Aquarius is more kind of like the Pied Piper, and they bring information in for their friends to help their friends succeed. So it's kind of that type of a thing. North Node Aries retrograde. Well, I don't know what to say about that one. So then from North Node in Aquarius, of course, we're going to little North Node in Pisces, and I can only imagine what kind of hell that would be. I'd be drunk now if I had North Node in Pisces. North Node in Pisces is interesting. What it is, it's the accumulation of a life where you've spent many on earth, as we all do. And the North Node in Pisces is focusing you constantly in the spiritual realm, even though you've come from the earth phase. Like you've come from Virgo, you're going to Pisces. So it's going from the very logical into the very spiritual. So there's a spiritual lesson for North Node in Pisces. And usually they tend to come from some kind of dogmatic background. So they will be born into a house where it's very strict, this, that, or the other, and they will have to find their way to their own brand of spirituality along the way. They will also need to do so while being of service in life. So they're about that, but Pisces is an elevated sign, but it's a difficult time. North Node in Pisces in the 7th house retrograde. How's your marriage working? I'm joking when I say that, just asking. Sorry, I'm not going to be a bitch about that, but that would be a little bit of a difficult relationship wise. It's a direct soul connection. Okay, I don't know what you just said there. Okay, well, Pisces, Pisces has a little bit of a difficult thing. It's difficult. Earth is difficult for everybody. Earth is a very difficult thing for people. Okay, I think. So the North Node is 12th house Pisces. Yeah. Well, 12th house Pisces is natural in the 12th house. So your North Node, Leo, first house. That's interesting. That's literally on the self. So I look good in a turtleneck because I'm trying not to sweat. You know why you wear turtlenecks? To cover all this shit up. Now I know why every guy in the 70s had a turtleneck on. I will sleep in a turtleneck. Do you hear me? I will fucking sleep in one. I will not have that, whatever that is. It makes me crazy. See, I prefer cameras that do not have 4K on them. 4K is terrible. Can you imagine? You go out there and you're like, oh God, what am I seeing? Pisces, let me see, North Node and Aries. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Virgo. Yeah, Virgo in the 12th house. Well, 12th, 6 is the access. Pisces is difficult. 6th house is difficult because it's being of service, and it's between the literal world and the spiritual world. So it's a little bit of a difficult one. Okay, so have we all figured out our birth chart from our time? Have we all done that? Have we gone and focused let me see, just shared to my Facebook. I don't know what you shared and I'm frightened to death. Let's see. I don't know what you shared. She shared something to her Facebook. Oh, I found some great memes today. Look, I just went through that because my head is literally fucking loopy. I can see you. This is how I can see you. This is how crazy I am. I'm texting people back. Well, wait, I probably have that. Okay. So, let's look at these funny memes I got today because I find them hysterical, because basically I find everything funny at this point in my life. This one I found particularly funny. Now, it's the president and he's on the podium and he says, has anybody seen my hand sanitizer? There's somebody drinking it underneath. That's right. And she's not wearing a mask. She's just drinking. She's just drinking the hand sanitizer. Hey, I didn't make that meme up. I just saw it. Oh, and here's the one that somebody was asking me about. Safe, Walmart. They love to use the Walmart pictures, right? Is safe. And then we have not safe, the golf course. Okay, so we have safe and we have not safe. I find that funny. Let's see what other memes. Oh, I like this one. Okay. Bill Gates wants a certification of vaccination ID. Do you get it now? Look, it's Willy Wonka. Get it? He's like, do you get it now? Do you get what this is about? Okay, I'm not allowed to say that anymore. I'll stop. Okay, let's see what else we have over here. I got some funny memes in... Oh my God, the best one I got today, I put it on Facebook because I found it absolutely freaking hysterical. And I am some kind of a weirdo when it comes to this. Where is this? Oh, here it is. It's called the Butt Hurt Report. It's paperwork. It's like butt hurt. Anyway, you can read it. It's on my Facebook. I found that really funny. Yep, that's right. The Butt Hurt Report for the people that are butt hurt. Anyway, when you're looking, let's see, Taurus Sun with North Node and Pisces, that's a little bit difficult. So we need to look up our time of birth. So when we get our time of birth, then we put in our birth date, we put in our time, and we put in our place of birth, and then we get a chart. And from there, we can read the chart, okay? In theory, thank you for that. In there, we can read the chart. Let me see. That is like, it was a name with an L. Forgive me, I'm not trying to even be a weirdo, but apparently I am. So the birth chart, you have to know your time of birth. Now, there's ways to read a chart if you don't have your time of birth. You can put sun on the ascendant. You can get it rectified, but as I say, with people who rectify charts, it's a little bit hard to do that because I've only really met one person who could do it right, and so most people can't. So I don't waste my time talking about doing, rectification of a chart. How they do that is they take your specific, they take your Oh my God, I do get it. COVID, I got that. Shit, you just taught me something. I'm blonde. I think I know things and I don't. But when you do a rectification of a chart, if somebody came to an astrologer and didn't know their time of birth, but let's say they moved countries when they were 3 and then they got married when they were 22 and then they had their first kid at 27, you would look to these points in the chart and work backwards from there. That's a theory behind rectification of a chart, but very few people are well versed enough to do it. I just haven't met many. I met one person in my life who really can do it. Out of all the astrologers I know, specifically do a rectification properly. It takes a lot of work. So I'm more like, if I don't have someone's time of birth, I'm more like to read around the chart, like the aspects, the angles, and just put the sun on the ascendant, and we're going to go at it that way. That's how I tend to do it. I don't know what else to do, actually. Okay, you guys. So, oh my God, what? Oh my God. Okay, so what are we all doing for Easter? Something good, I heard. I hope. I hope. Easter's in the morning, so we should do church online or go find a church to sit outside and listen outside of our cars, or do church whatever way you want to do it, but do your church no matter what, because I get a feeling like they want to block off the church thing from people too, because they're just shutting all that down. So I kind of feel like that as well, and that's not necessarily a good feeling. So I feel like that. So that's interesting. You're getting Dairy Queen. I've got to check if the Dairy Queen's open around here. All right, you guys. So I'm going to answer like nature church. Yeah, I'm going to answer like one more question, and then I have such a massive headache. I have to go. Oh God, please write a book. Somebody said, yeah, I can now type with my new nails. Okay, under quarantine until you get vaccinated. Yeah, well, that's what they're saying. But you know what? If enough people, I mean, but I'm not listening to people that go, the shame, like this. I'm not listening to them. I'm just not. I don't care what you think. If you think I'm killing people by not doing it, I'm not sick. I'm going to keep saying that. I mean, I'm sick in the head, but not sick from this. So I'm not going to keep doing that. But we are going to be like, you're going to have to decide whether you stand up to peer pressure or not. Sleep paralysis is several different things. It can be astral traveling, you leaving your body. Okay, it can be you leaving your body. It can be an entity coming into your energy field, and it can literally be you being removed from your body by like an alien type adventure at night and not being able to get in. If you want the test, you can have it. Whoever said that. Now, somebody was asking how they connect with their husband. Now, let me just explain this as a medium, okay? So first of all, you can't force yourself to connect with anybody unless they want to connect with you, okay? So what you want to do is you want to, right before you go to sleep, because remember, the other side can come to you very easily while you sleep because your senses are down. So what you want to do is you actually want to, right before you go to sleep, kind of ask your guides to bring the person you want to come through by name. So you can say, Joe, I want you to come to me by name. I miss you. I want to talk to you. I want to know that it's you. I want you to say it for like 3 weeks in a row. I want you to keep saying it. And I want you to do it before you go to bed. The other thing is you must remember, sometimes when you have tremendous grief and tremendous sadness and tremendous upsetness about somebody's passing, it's not always easy for them to come through your energy field, because there's a part of them that knows. Now I'm getting freezing because of course I just sweated like I was in, the desert in the middle of summer. But anyway, you want to ask them to come to you, but you want to try to keep your energy as neutral as possible, because sometimes when people have extreme pain, it blocks them from picking up on their loved ones' energies. There's always going to be tricksters. There's tricksters in life. So you have to get really accomplished with what you're going to do energetically, what you're picking up, and what it means to you specifically. So you have to get very, very, very understanding of your own energies and what you're hearing, what it makes you feel. When somebody comes through into your energy field and talks to you, what does it make you feel like? Do you feel good? Do you feel bad? So pay attention to the subtleties of your body. But I would start by saying before you go to bed, you need to do that. That's actually what I would do. I would start by saying that. Okay, happy Easter, you guys. Easter! Yeah, I know this is a really super short video, but I literally feel like I'm having an allergic reaction to something that I ate or didn't eat or someone sprayed on me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that we are all going to have a happy Easter. And I feel like we are going to we're going to say prayers to elevate our energy, and of course for Jesus because he's resurrected, so we're going to do that, and for our family members and anybody, because it really is the time to pray right now. And we're going to pray for whatever you want. Obviously, I'm saying for me, you guys pray for what you want. We're going to pray for the idea of freedom in the truest sense that it can be on the earth, because that's such a hard thing to have happen, what we're going through right now. And I really feel, honestly feel, we should be out getting sunshine tomorrow. I don't care how you do it, none of my business. Just make sure the trail snitches aren't out there. I'm taunting trail snitches now. I'm like, come find me, blah, blah, blah. I'm changing every day, so come find me. Yeah, they can fuck off, because I'm going to go out and you're going to have to come kill me to make me not go out. But I think everybody should go out in the sun. I also feel to work on a good crystal right now during this time, tourmaline, or the children's freedom and protection, definitely. Tourmaline or lapis right now at this point, I feel would be a really good crystal to focus on. Yeah, thank you guys. Have a happy Easter. I'm sorry it's such a short one, but I'm literally getting itchy everywhere. So I don't know if it's my makeup or my mind, whatever it is, but I feel it. You guys have a happy Easter too. We're going to pray for everybody and pray that let's elevate our energy above this. Shungite is great. Shungite is fabulous because everything electric magnetic field, shungite actually removes from your energy field. And you can put shungite in your water and it purifies your water. Shungite is used for that, actually. They use that in all filtration systems. Let's see. I saw the sometimes sun in the sky, Sloan. I think it was God. I bet it is God. It is God. It's not us. We're not creating the sky. I hope everybody has a beautiful, blessed, safe, happy, lovely Easter. I want everybody to step foot outside. I want you to actually connect with somebody. I want you to enjoy your life. Like, don't be in fear. Laugh. Have fun. Blow kisses at somebody. Make a run for Dairy Queen. Let a booty call in the door. Do whatever you got to do because it's your life. So it's really your life. Don't be stupid if you're sick. You know, I keep saying this, reiterating it, but you wouldn't be. So everybody have a happy Easter. Have a beautiful Easter and night. And I'm literally washing this makeup off my face right now, you guys. So sorry it was a little bit slow tonight, but I will be back. I will be back. And everybody have a wonderful weekend. Mwah. Bye, you guys.